Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. I'm back today with my weekly WandaVision episode review and Lego set ideas video. Now, bear in mind, there are spoilers for the most recently released episode, so go ahead and watch that before coming back to this video. So, first of all, I want to say I've really been enjoying WandaVision and the different sitcoms, but it was nice to see S.W.O.R.D and Monica Rambeau in all of their glory in this week's episode, because it's just a nice perspective swap, and it's great to finally get some answers about what they've been doing. The opening of the episode was, I think, one of the best scenes in the MCU. It was a fantastic way to open it, with Monica coming back from being dusted. But what I really hate about it is that I cannot believe that Marvel killed off such an important supporting character like Maria Rambeau off screen. That just seems really rude to me. She would only be 60 post Endgame, so I really wanted to see her, be in the MCU still, show up in Captain Marvel 2, maybe be a Nick Fury type working at S.W.O.R.D or S.W.O.R.D. And so I think it's really disappointing that she was killed off screen. However, it does provide great drama for Monica and Carol in Captain Marvel 2, so I'm really excited to see them bond over that and just reminisce on Carol's time with Maria. Then the other thing about this is S.W.O.R.D. I thought that S.W.O.R.D would have popped up between, I thought it would have popped up during the blip in those 5 years. I think it's extremely weird that it's been around in the MCU for 20 years and no one's ever mentioned it once. That's just really odd to me. I suppose it's possible that it was just a small division of S.H.I.E.L.D. and then during the blip it kind of went public as the new S.H.I.E.L.D. But again, I don't like having to jump to those conclusions, and if it was part of S.H.I.E.L.D. for the last 20 years, wouldn't it have been infiltrated by Hydra? So that's very odd. I don't really like that. I love that Maria founded it. I just think that it's kind of dirty to kill her off instead of having her still be the director. So I do like the concept of S.W.O.R.D, but right now they don't really seem unique. They really just seem like S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, even the lobby was exactly the same as the S.H.I.E.L.D. lobby in the Triskelion. So I really hope that S.W.O.R.D does become more unique soon. That being said, I do like the concept of S.W.O.R.D a lot. I especially love the new logo, and I think that S.W.O.R.D is a better acronym than S.H.I.E.L.D. And the other thing that I really love is Darcy and Jimmy. I'm so glad that these two characters came back, especially Darcy. I mean, I like Jimmy too, but we haven't seen Darcy in 8 years, or I guess 7 years. But it's so nice to have Kat Dennings back because she's so funny. I loved her jokes in this episode, especially where she was like, oh, why is it switching from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s? It can't just be for my enjoyment. I was really laughing along with them. And then it's just really nice to see Darcy and Jimmy watch WandaVision like us fans. And they have the same questions. He was writing on the board. He was asking about Skrulls, about hexagons, about isn't Vision dead? And those are all questions that we're asking ourselves. So it's just really meta and really interesting because I never thought that people in WandaVision would be watching WandaVision. So I really love those things that they're doing. And like I said, it was great to get questions answered, but there's not really any new information here. And part of that is because they've shown a lot of this stuff in the trailers. Wanda controlling a whole town, S.W.O.R.D setting up a base outside, S.W.O.R D sending in the beekeeper, S.W.O.R D sending in a drone. People thought that the drone was a helicopter that got converted into a toy. It's not. It was actually just a remote drone. But all of this stuff was kind of shown in the trailers. And I understand that you have to market a show, but it just makes it kind of less unique to me. So while I'm glad that we got answers, I feel like there wasn't really any new information, and the episode needed to be 5 to 10 minutes longer, because yes, it just ended in the same spot as episode 3 with Monica in the field, but it really would have been nice to see a little something, for her to get up, for her to go back to the base, just another minute or two, because I do think that this one was too short. The sitcom episodes are the perfect length because they are sitcom length, but yeah, I had some issues with this one's length. As for Lego sets, this is the episode that I think that we could see Lego sets based off of. Not necessarily based off the events of this episode, but this is the first time we're seeing things that could be made into sets. A S.W.O.R.D truck or Jeep or car, whatever it is, I think that that's a no-brainer for a set. They could definitely make a helicopter. I would personally love to see the base, except I don't think that they're going to go there, which is a shame because honestly, my dream WandaVision set would be a $30 final battle set with Wanda, Vision, and then the villain of the series. And then I would really love to see a $20 S.W.O.R.D base set with Darcy, Jimmy, and Monica. However, they're probably only going to do one set for the series, and it probably is going to be based on the final battle. But I mean, I think that the final battle is probably just going to be Wanda using magic versus another like villain using magic or like a demon or something. So I don't think that there's going to be a lot of stuff to make a set out of, which is why I think that they're going to make a sword vehicle as kind of like the backdrop to the set. But I do have a lot of theories to talk about. Before we get into those, though, I did want to call out my favorite moments from the episode, which was Wanda versus Monica, finally seeing her like throw Monica out of her reality. Elizabeth Olsen is doing a fantastic job in these episodes, and she's getting so creepy. This episode was really disturbing in ways that I didn't expect. So between Wanda taking over an entire town and then erasing everyone's memories of it and like removing them from their loved ones' minds, that's super messed up and really interesting. And then of course, the best shot of like the series so far was when she turned around and Vision's dead body was behind her. That was so fantastic. I didn't think Marvel was going to go there, but I really hope that Vision is dead. Like I want her to just be living out like this perfect sitcom life with his dead body, because that would be, like I said, like that would be really messed up, and I don't know if Marvel will actually go there, but it seems like they are, because I'm pretty sure that she's just like casting an illusion onto his dead body and like making it do whatever she wants. I would love to get a minifigure of Vision like that, but let's be honest, that's never going to happen. But I can't wait to see where they're going like with that whole Vision storyline, because I mean, he is dead. So like I said, I want to close out this video with some theories. So Marvel released a sneak peek Friday morning, and it did have some spoilery shots. I know that some people don't like watching all the trailers and TV spots, but I do want to talk about it because it was officially released. So I'm going to tell you that, like, a second spoiler warning right here, because again, I'm going to be speculating pretty hard on some of these new shots. So just get out of the video now if you don't want to be spoiled for those new scenes. So I do think that it was kind of wrong for them to release something so spoilery, but we see Vision approaching the wall to Westview, and to me, this video is like the best marketing for WandaVision so far. And part of that is because they can finally like reveal the mystery. Instead of just teasing the mystery, it's like, here it is. Like, she's taken over a town and now it's a sitcom. And so just the whole theme of like this sneak peek, which was like what's outside of Westview, and then that tagline that they put in the video was just perfect. Like, the tagline was, life could be perfect when it's made just for you. That's such a strong hook, and I really hope that they keep using that in the WandaVision advertising, because again, this show is just getting so layered and so fantastic. So Vision looks like he's trying to get out of Westview. I'm pretty sure that's on Halloween. I think that he's trying to escape the town because he finally knows that there's something wrong with it, and that Wanda's trying to cover it up. However, there's another shot in like this spot that shows him collapsing to his knees as soon as he leaves the barrier. So I think that, again, I think that he's dead. I think that he only exists inside the sitcom reality, and that as soon as he tries to leave, he's going to collapse to his knees and just die because he's not actually alive. Then there also seems to be a fight in the 2000s, and honestly, a lot of people think this is Wanda versus Vision, and I agree with that. You can see that the street is destroyed, Vision's like flying through, and then Wanda has leveled up in her magic. Her magic looks nothing like the regular, like, just like balls of light that she makes. It's now like darker and like more kind of like flowy. It's a lot denser and darker in the middle, which I think is really interesting, and again, not something that they should have shown in this sneak peek, but it looks epic. So a lot of people think that's her tapping into chaos magic. I don't know what's going on here. Again, like I said, I don't think they should have shown it, but that is a really great shot, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the 2000s. And the last thing that I want to address is the leaked footage. So I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but someone had 3 minutes of the Halloween episode, which is episode 6, and, you know, that's the end of the second act. We know that Halloween is going to be a big, big episode for WandaVision, and someone did leak 30 seconds of footage. Now, I sought it out because I wanted to watch it. I didn't think that it would have any super big spoilers, and I'm not going to get into specifics here because this is not officially released. This is like genuinely leaked from someone like editing like a trailer that was supposed to come out after the Halloween episode. So it has huge moments from that episode. So without getting into specifics, I will say it does confirm about 3 major fan theories. One of the scenes does continue straight on from Vision collapsing to his knees. which I would have been a lot more upset about seeing that if we hadn't like gotten that shot in the sneak peek earlier on Friday. And again, leaking stuff is bad. It's terrible, and I'm really sad that it happened with WandaVision because I would have loved for these things to be surprises. Like, I'm not blaming anyone. I sought these leaks out, but I do kind of regret it because I thought it might just be like, oh, like seeing Wanda's new suit, seeing one of the kids. But it was more than that, and I've also heard that as of Saturday morning, a couple of seconds have been leaked from like the final battle of the last episode of the series. I have not gone looking for that. This is just stuff that I'm seeing on Twitter, but I'm going to tell you guys to watch out on social media because this stuff is out there. It's rumored that Disney could be trying to release 2 episodes next Friday because of the leaks. I don't really believe that rumor, but we'll see. And again, like, these leaks aren't great, but they did get me much more hyped up for the show. Like, I've like, my hype is already at maximum, but I cannot wait 2 weeks to see the Halloween episode after those leaks. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. And I'm really excited to see where WandaVision is going because, you know, in episode 3 and 4, they seem to be setting up Wanda as the villain of this story. It's long been assumed that she could be the villain in Doctor Strange 2. I don't really want that because I think it would be hard to redeem her again. But her descent into madness is being done so well in WandaVision. Just in the last 2 episodes, she was so creepy at the end of episode 3. She was so, like, powerful when she was, like, speaking to Geraldine in this episode. So if they're going to turn her into a villain, I'm okay with that because it looks like she's going to kill it. So I can't wait to see where WandaVision is going. I'm hoping that they still have plenty of surprises in the last 3 episodes. I'm hoping I haven't been spoiled for, like, the entire thing. But we'll just have to see where they go with this. So that's it for today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos soon. Bye for now.